Argo Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, channeling the spirit of our founding fathers, there's a future here in Philadelphia.
Well, after 4 years of tanking, they finally have generational talent. Look out for these guys. They're on the up and up.
As Sixers fans, it's been worth the wait, and we're ready to go. The wait is over in this one. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Harris to Richardson. To Embiid. Richardson. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Siakam to Van Vliet. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Philadelphia with the basketball. To Embiid. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Oh, emphatic slam.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Rozier into the front court. They trail by 2. Here comes the screen. To Embiid. The jumper's off the mark.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Over to the right side. To Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
And score. Strong take.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Richardson. Short jumper off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Sixers call for time as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Some lineup changes now.
From the start, let's do it.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Joel Embiid. He's 3 for 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers. to Caldwell Pope. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Rozier with it. Down by 1. To Embiid. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. To Van Vliet. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
From the painted area, won't go down. From the outside, no good. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
This for the tie. It's good at the buzzer. And as a result, this game is all even halfway through. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The 76ers are locked in.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and...
All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Toronto has the basketball. Pascal Siakam lays it up and in.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His group now down 2. Driving right to the basket. Josh Richardson, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Rozier into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Richardson to Tobias Harris. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Rozier. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
It's good, and 1.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Sixers have the basketball.
Hands up.
To Tobias Harris. Embiid. Down low for Harris. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Ibaka. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
The drive, right to the back. The crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Visit our team website for more details.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Curling inside, knocked loose. Sixers have it. To Brunson. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Joel Embiid, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Powell. Here comes the screen. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
To Embiid. No good.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Kennard. Chance for the process. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. 3 quarters down. The Raptors in front. It's been a compelling game so far.
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions, Toronto. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Throw is good. It's a three-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Rozier with it. He'll run the offense. To Richardson. Here comes the screen. Richardson to Embiid. Off the assist.
Ooh, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
The assist from
Pascal Siakam. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guy's down 11. Here comes the screen. To Rozier. And scores at the basket. Jay, tough recovery that time.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Embiid to Richardson.
in the fourth quarter.
To Embiid. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Richardson. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench.
Players, we ask that you refrain from any flash photography during the game. Thank you for your cooperation.
To Rozier. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
And there's the foul. Gonna play this one out even though it seems all but over in a 9-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Rozier into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Terry Rozier at the line. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Has a chance. Rozier shot no good. Stuffs it down with authority. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors came away with the victory in this one. They did plenty of...
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.